It was Christmas. At Camelot, good knights waited for the feast. But before knight could go into meat or drink into cup, King Arthur must hear one marvelous thing. Sir Manannan, Lord Leicester, being the senior knight present, thought it his place to be the first to speak. It was in my early years, I was with King Bran, and it was during the Yuletide season. Sir Manannan, is that head of King Bran buried in White Hill still?
Certain I am that it is, sire.
Then I'll sail away and dig it up. My land must be held by force of arms and noble deeds, not witchery and deceit.
Stars as big as moon. 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 Killer moon. Killer moon. Killer moon. Killer moon. Killer moon. Killer moon. And they call him Time. Time for the sky. And they call him Time. Because he was the fool. He was the fool. He was the fool. He was the fool. We go to see the fool. I took myself to see the fool. While searching for the wise. Ask him for the old. With me were Luke, long hair, at the understay. Smiling killer Jack. Behind his hood. Blow ye, mighty waters, blow winds, blow. I asked him for a silver star. He smiled, as if he understood. With me were Blacklight of the Snow and 5 devils of the wood. Blow, ye mighty waters, blow, winds, blow. With me were the star I asked. He gave me but a flower. Come on, come back.
We come this Yule with singing, carols and games and charms we are bringing. Flow water flowing, 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 flowing. We come to greet bright for Yule. High and ivy for king and king fool. Rise, sun rising, 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 run, dear, running, running.
Happiness up and banish the frown.
Tonight the mummers are come to town to bring gladness up and bring gladness down. A stark naked drummer first did come, his hands in his pockets and beating his drum. He'll ride a white horse, which is a gray mare. It wouldn't go fast, but he couldn't much care. The beggar rich and the bishop poor kept riding behind, kept walking before. The king and the queen to the town did come to see the drummer beating his drum.
This Yule, the mummers will march through town, bring happiness up and banish the frown. A stark naked drummer will lead the way, behind the children all will play. The miller rich and the plowman poor will be riding behind, will be walking before. The king and the queen to the town will come to see the drummer beating his drum. The king and the queen to the town will come to see the drummer beating his drum. The king and the queen will lead the way, behind the drummer beating his drum. The king and the queen to the town will come, will be riding behind, will be beating his drum. The king and the queen to the town will come to see the drummer beating his drum. To see the drummer beating his drum. To see the drummer beating his drum.
Crowsfoot, how graceful, how green and how delightful, that charms every boogie frightful, that shelters our home. Each elf with boggart dancing, each troll with goblin prancing, each witch with ogre caroling is welcome to our home. The hollies, how graceful, how green and how delightful, that charm all the boogies frightful, that shelter our home. Let bat, let the cat meowing, let hag, let the nighthawk hooting, let bog jack-o'-lantern nodding be welcome to our home. The bay leaves, how graceful, how green and how delightful, that charm all the boogies frightful, that shelter our home. Let skull-face and wrinkled brownie, let hearth gnome and beggar ugly, let dwarf old and spirit ghostly be welcome to our home. The ivy, how graceful, how green and how delightful, that charms every boogie frightful, that shelters our home. Gray Jack Frost the Bard is calling, Jack Hood Grim don't be lagging, Santa Claus come your gray beard wagging, come enter into our home. The mistles, how graceful, how green and how delightful, that charms every boogie frightful, that shelters our home.
Between Lord Holly and Lady Ivy a great dispute was made as to which one be the greatest of the wood, and much was by each one said. My berries black, my fingers frail, shall be a charm against all bale. My berries red, my high green crown, my limbs so stout shall bring renown. But here it is the Yule, said Lord Holly, let us end conflicts and be jolly. And not to share fellowship on this day would be the greatest folly. So together they walked tall, the Lord and Lady of the Hall. And whosoever against them shall cry, we shall sing treason and hang him high.
Man in the moon, one cloudy day, came down to surprise Morgan the Fay. He snuck up behind her, gave her a push, and she fell in to Hawthorne Bush. He tore her garment, he spanked her rear, he nibbled the bottom of her ear. The man in the moon, one cloudy day, one cloudy day, Morgan the Fay. Behind her, he gave her a push. He fell into a hawthorn bush. He tore her dress, he spanked her rear, he nibbled the bottom he nibbled the bottom of her ear. King Arthur ruled this land, he is a goodly king. He stole 3 pecks of barley meal to make the bag pudding. A bag pudding the king did make, stuffed it well with cloth, and in it was 2 lumps of fat as big as my 2 thumbs. The bag pudding the king did make, stuffed it well with cloth, and in it was 2 lumps of fat as big as my 2 thumbs. The king scored his 48 noblemen beside. The king did not that night receive the courting prize. The king and queen did eat thereof, the noblemen beside. And what they did not eat that night, the queen that courting prize. Queen that courting prize. The king and queen did eat thereof, the noblemen beside. And what they did not eat that night, the queen that courting prize. Queen that courting prize. Queen that courting The queen that courting prize. I bring wassail, apple free, and a merry Yule to thee. Pour it on thy trunk, don't get too drunk. Now receive these buckets free. Here's wassail for thee, stately pair. See that thou do bloom and fair, with puddles stout 3 times thy clout, that thou in season blossom fair. Wassail, wassail, walnut tree, that thou bear abundantly. With my stick I give a lick, verily I give thee 3. Cheers!
Ravage the land, but the great and mighty Boar. What I can show a more valiant hand than to carry the Boar's head before his very companions. It is certain, they say, the Boar mighty good brawn, that good husband slew it, let no man rue it, let Blancas the Boar crown. That mighty fight is now a fine sight, served up to us this Yule with apple, nut, and berry. So sing a full measure, not only for pleasure, but to honor my Lord Boar, decked in garlands of rosemary.
The court of King Bean. King Bean must sit in judgment. There's a trial to be pursued. Lord Horns to be the advocate, our good schoolmaster the accused. What is the charge, Black Nick, you bring? Frowning on Christmas.
O mighty king.
One Yuletide of long ago, to Camelot the jolly green giant did go, past the angry porter who stood at the door. The giant on his horse tromped over the floor. Green sleeves was his desire, her sparkling green eyes set his heart on fire. Green sleeves was his delight, to honor his love he would gladly fight. Green sleeves his one true joy, 'twas all for the love of green sleeves. Why came he to Camelot? King Arthur would know. Why, to give and take gifts, one blow for one blow. Then all the night's laughter lay under a palm. The spirit of giving had fled from the hall. Green sleeves was his desire, her sparkling green eyes set his heart on fire. Green sleeves was his delight, to honor his love he would gladly fight. Green sleeves his one true joy, 'twas all for the love of green sleeves. Some there were pale to behold the giant's size. It seemed none desired to receive such a prize. Wouldn't gifts not so strange serve to honor the Yule? To accept such a gift he came for a fool. Green sleeves was his desire, her sparkling green eyes set his heart on fire. Green sleeves was his delight, to honor his love he would gladly fight. Green sleeves his one true joy, 'twas all for the love of green sleeves. Said Gawain, I grant your outrageous boon. I shall give you your blow, and that quite soon. You shall not insult this company more. He struck, and a green head rolled on the floor. Green sleeves was his desire, her sparkling green eyes set his heart on fire. Green sleeves was his delight, to honor his love he would gladly fight. Green sleeves his one true joy, 'twas all for the love of green sleeves. There said Sir Kay, his mouth open wide, to behold the green giant still seated astride. Sir Ulfin looked down with shock and surprise. to see the head smiling and winking its eyes. Green sleeves was his desire. Her sparkling green eyes set his heart on fire. Green sleeves was his delight. To honor his love he would gladly fight. Green sleeves, his one true joy, was all for the love of green sleeves. Then spoke the green head, and that quite clear, that the king and all of the knights should hear. For my gift may I thank you, that scratch I shall wear. Get yours at my castle, the Yule of next year. Green sleeves was his desire. Her sparkling green eyes set his heart on fire. Green sleeves was his delight. To honor his love he would gladly fight. Green sleeves, his one true joy, was all for the love of green sleeves. The giant shook the reins of his horse once more, rode to his head which had rolled down the floor. As the guest was by none invited to stay, he picked up his head and rode on his way. Green sleeves was his desire. Her sparkling green eyes set his heart on fire. Green sleeves was his delight. To honor his love he would gladly fight. Green sleeves, his one true joy, 'twas all for the love of green sleeves.
On a bright, snowy day, I remember we chopped down a fine old pine, hauled it off the hill, set it in our hall, covered it with silver rain, golden chain, and many a bright ball. Then around it there was laughter and singing, and cups and flagons of ale, and cider and fiery wine.
Sing we a song of a lonesome grave, where myrtles and ivies entwine, where through the day winded shadow will play among the leaves of the vine.
But among the rain and bright chain, there were black ornaments on that tree, for it was another such day, another pine, and again a handsome tree it was, that went off the hill to the sawmill to make us a coffin. Then we stood in the snow, a chilly day with the shrill wind blowing, while from a book was being read the prayer for the dead.
sing we a song of a lonesome grave where myrtles and ivies entwine. Then as the bells ring, let all of us sing, skull, let us drink to the vine.